I know Chiggs is in here recording or some shit.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chid gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
But don't forget it's your boy Chig Smooth. So Joe Budden went on I Am Athlete podcast with Brandon Marshall and LaShawn McCoy. It's a sports podcast, but of course they talk about other things as well. Joe has been cool with LaShawn McCoy for a minute, so it was only a matter of time before he ends up on their podcast and vice versa. Now they put out this clip of Brandon asking Joe about where he thinks his podcast with Rory and Mal would have been if they never broke up, and here's what Joe said.
You guys be if y'all stayed together?
Another one I wouldn't even ask myself. I guess, where would we be if we stayed together and we were at our greatest form? That's how I hear that question. And the truth of that is it wasn't that for a little while. And then you got to go through trying to mask that publicly. And that's back to people having their own visions and how to do this, how they want it to go, how they want it to feel, what deal you should take, what deal you shouldn't take, how you should go. It's just too many chefs. It's too many chefs. So we went through that for a little while. And it's tough because when you start working with your friends, sometimes you speak less on the friendship side. Like, we just working, we get into it. Now some of that communication fades. With that, trust fades. Some other things start to fade. You watch a friendship deteriorate, but now you at work. Again, this is in real time. So to answer your question though, if none of that existed, the sky was the limit. We were, you hear the stories about Kobe and Shaq. Same, like, damn, if Shaq would have practiced some more, how many could we have won?
Right.
Like, sky's the limit. We could have, who knows, would have went crazy. Unfortunately, didn't go down like that. God has a whole nother plan for everybody.
I don't think Joe said anything new. I think this is something that most of us can all agree with. The podcast would have been doing pretty well, even though they're still doing well with Ice and Ish. Although some people may look at Joe's YouTube numbers and say that his numbers might be low with the new crew. But no matter the cases, they're both doing well in their respective spaces. But I do want to address some fans that's always coming down on these guys, whether it's Rory or Mal or Joe, for constantly talking about their breakup. Listen, man, if they go to different platforms, obviously one of the biggest stories for each of these three guys is the breakup. People are gonna ask them about it, and they're gonna tell their side. Now, whatever side we may get, whether it's Mal, Rory, or Joe, the story is gonna be a little bit different. Some of them may say it was their friendship. Some of them may say it was the money that caused the breakup. Maybe even laundry detergent. But no matter what the case is, these guys are going to continue speaking on their breakup for the next couple of years. But tell me what you guys think about this, man. Where do you guys think the Joe Budden podcast would be right now if Rory, Joel, and Mal never broke up? Put your comments below. Please like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.